We are back in Club Corbett, and the ladies Aggies have a very special guest this evening. They welcome the number 14 team in the nation, the UNC Tar Heels. They have a very tall task at hand to get their first win of the season. Can the Lady Aggies get it done? Welcome back, Aggies, and welcome back to Truist Stadium. We're back for another home game for the Aggies, and we have a new opponent this time. This is the first time that William & Mary will take on the North Carolina A&T Aggies, and there's a special rivalry brewing. Our head coach, Vincent Brown, used to coach at William & Mary 2 years ago where he was a defensive coordinator. Will the team play with an extra edge and end this 5-game losing streak? We'll see when we kick off at 1. The Aggies tried to pull off a comeback win for homecoming like they did last year, but fell short this year 42-32 to the Townsend Tigers. Despite the loss, the Aggies put up their best offensive performance of the season. The offense racked up a total of 466 total yards, passing for a season-high 248. Running back Kenji Christian had a day on the ground, rushing for $140 and 3 touchdowns. We're here for the home opener for the North Carolina A&T Aggies. They take on a similar opponent, but they haven't faced off in 14 years. The Winston-Salem State Rams come into town, and this is the first time they're meeting since 2010. The Rams won 21-14. Now the question for the Aggies is, which quarterback will take the first team rep? Will it be the sophomore quarterback Kevin White or the transfer Justin Fomby? We'll find out at kickoff at 7.
It was Kevin White who got the first team snap for the Aggies. Here he ran it in on the quarterback keeper, responding to Winston-Salem touchdown drive.
We're here at the halftime at Truist Stadium. The Aggies add a last-second field goal to take a 10-6 lead into halftime. It's been a heavy dose of running for the Aggies. Wesley Grace had 51 yards at the half, and Kenji Christian has 44. Kevin White threw a pick on the first drive for the Aggies, which led to Winston-Salem's only touchdown of the game. It's a 10-6 game at the halftime. What adjustment will both teams make?
Kevin White connects with receiver Laquan Vinny to take a 2-score lead, 17-6. The Rams will respond and take the lead with a quarterback keeper of their own, going up 20-17.
In the battle of I-40 between these two North Carolina teams, we have overtime. Winston-Salem added 2 touchdowns in the second half and a blocked field goal attempt from A&T. And A&T added a last-second field goal attempt to knock the game up at 20-20. The North Carolina A&T Aggies pull it out in overtime. Wesley Graves scores a 16-yard touchdown run, and the Aggies get a 4th down stop on the last play of the game to win 27-20.
Our Aggies started off their tenure in the CAA with a loss in the conference opener against Elon Saturday, September 16th. The Aggies' offense struggle carried to this game, only putting 3 points on the board. The offense once again didn't surpass 100 yards, and to add to it, they turned the ball over twice.
Our North Carolina A&T Aggies escaping with a 1-point victory again against the Hampton Pirates, escaping with a 59-58 victory. The Aggies are 2-0 against the Hampton Pirates this year, and 4 of the 5 starters were in double digits for the Aggies. Jason Murphy led the Aggies with 13 points. The homestand continues again this Saturday against Elon at 4 p.m.
One of the most notable rivalries in sports tipped off this past Saturday. The Duke Blue Devils and UNC Tar Heels played in another top 10 matchup for the 49th time. This time, the Tar Heels came out on top, winning 93-84.
We are here in the Big Apple, New York City, for the 2024 College Media Association. We are here on behalf of North Carolina A&T to connect and mingle with journalists and student journalists and professionals to get advice and tips to bring back to our school.